God, I guess I am the pirate. So then I almost got off, and then Jean put this note, oh my God, I thought it was going to be horrible. And here it is, all this fun. And I went, oh my God, it's fun.
She was enjoying it.
Yeah, so then I went, okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep bugging everybody.
Yeah, and it's got, so the thread has just gotten,
gone crazy.
Gone crazy, but it's funny.
And I want everybody to join in, because basically what I did last night is I made up some story, wrote a poem about it. It's not really, I want it to be a song, but it's really written like a poem. Yeah. I don't know if it can be converted. And then everybody wanted it on the site, so I just threw it up there without music. I just said,
No, so I didn't read it yet, but I saw that you put a couple verses up there, that, like last night or this morning. It must have been last night, huh?
It was this morning, and then that's why I got with Lily. And then it had rules. It had to have bloody hell mate in it, which I changed to bloody good mate because Michelle gave me permission. And then it had to have the word pterodactyl because of Al.
Right.
And then it had to have the word pirate because we're pirates.
Okay.
And so it's kind of stupid. But it's fun. It's fun.
And it seemed like in the beginning you were trying to maybe defer to Tom to do lyrics or something like that.
I tried to get him to do lyrics, but he wasn't going to let me.
Yeah. First of all, what feel do we want it to have? I haven't looked at them yet. I haven't had a chance since this morning.
Well, it's sort of a cadence. It's sort of a poetry cadence.
Yeah.
It has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. But it's not. It's in every word. There's every word for every note, which is not like you would normally do music.
Yeah, and so your reference there. That's what I was saying. That your reference to it being sort of more of a rap song.
Yeah.
Could be spot on. That and it might mean it's not a folk song like.
Right?
Well, really, you can do anything you want. So that's
what.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it could be a simple 2-chord thing that is 2 chords not in the same key. Now that had like a phrase, kind of, and it followed. It was centered around what chord?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention at all. I was just enjoying it.
We can look.
Okay. So G.
G, and then I was going here.
Oh, and to F minor.
No.
No, wait.
This shape is.
A. That would just be F.
No.
No, because that would be, B flat.
B flat. So I was going back and forth from G to B flat, which B flat is not in the key of G.
Right.
And so if a song just did this, so right there, I played a bunch of chords not in the key of G. I went from G to B flat.
E would be E minor.
E would be wrong too, right?
Yeah.
So that sequence sounded really unusual. Like that should not have reminded you of any song.
Right.
Because it was chords that don't generally go together.
Right.
But as soon as you've heard even that second one a couple of times. You can now come up with a melody that fits that.
Right.
So when I did the first one, by using the B flat 3 times, we hear that now that's actually sounding normal. That's how the song's going to go, or how it could go.
Right.
And now I don't know if I have no idea whether this could fit your lyrics at all or not, or if that's the feel that we want in there. It's kind of upbeat and a little offbeat too, like a little happy-go-lucky kind of sound or something, partly because of the rhythm I put in there. And then it ended with something unusual. It came back home from F and then a chromatic thing to F sharp landing on the G. So from G to B flat, created an opening that made this is not going to sound like this. Like your normal folk song, that's 1-4-5 progression.
Right.
And so I stepped out of the box right away with going from G to B flat, and then needed a way to return to G, and in this case I knew the B flat would let me get to F because B flat is in the key of F.
Right.
You know,
It is.
and then F became a kind of out of the key bridge to get it back to G.
Right.
So all of a sudden, this progression is really different sounding than than what you expect.
Now, would you call it the key of G since it went to B flat and F? Wouldn't it be the key of F? Or,
Well,
but then it goes back to G.
So it's
But
centered
D-
around G.
G and D, right?
Right,
Or-
and so
yeah.
so in order to keep it sounding unusual, stay away from D.
Yeah.
And just use two chords. So this, even though it's in the key of G, the other two chords are not in the key of G.
Right.
But when it comes back to G,
Goes D to
you're
G.
hearing at.
Yeah.
I mean, in other words, when this gets back to G, you're feeling like, oh, it came back home. It's done.
Yeah.
We didn't need the D in there to get to it.
Is that because you started with G and that
Partly,
told us?
yeah,
that
yeah.
that's what it was?
And then again, derailed the whole thing with the B flat.
Right.
Um,
Now, see, we could change all the lyrics. This is just, I threw out an idea.
This could turn into a dozen songs.
It
That's
could
the other
turn
thing.
into
It
a
doesn't
dozen
have to be like one project that goes in one that
Right.
15 or 30 people work on from point A to conclusion,
Right.
and then settle on that. Oh, perfect now.
Yeah.
You know,
It
that's
totally
not going to
is.
happen. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think.
So
Well, they're thinking upbeat, and I ended up with just maybe because it was midnight, a bizarre love song. So that just kind of shot
yeah,
the whole bloody hellmate thing. So I had to turn it into bloody good mate.
yeah.
Because Michelle gave me permission for that, but
Yep.
it ended up in the song to work out for that. But
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
show you. But
And another possibility for that phrase, if you want it to be more of a positive, upbeat, could be that bloody well done.
bloody well done.
With congratulating somebody on, it's a pat on the back kind of
Right,
thing.
exactly.
Now, again, I still don't know your story, so I'm just throwing out. Well, and wait, so
Before you see it,
Yeah.
then you need to. Oops,
Um,
I gotta find 9
but
while you're.
that's
Cause
this is the kind of stream of consciousness brainstorming sort of that goes into
Yeah.
songwriting a lot with people.
right. If you work together, see, because they just wanted framework,
Yeah.
and then they can go off that framework and do whatever we want.
And what wouldn't be a bad idea is to have everybody take this set of lyrics and start writing, see what they can
want.
do with music,
See what
And back
that's
again,
true.
before, a few years ago, before you were on the site, we had like some songwriting contests, and
Right.
and Jim C
That's
talked
right.
about, where his song he came from.
And that was a great little song
Yeah,
he did.
and all that stuff is still on the site somewhere. I'm sure we can
Yeah.
ask Dermot, find it for us.
Oh, Dermot can find anything.
Yeah.
It was so funny. So there you go. So here's the song right here. I had to stick it on 2 deals just
Yeah.
because of the way that I.
So this might fit even the kind of thing that I was doing there with,
So it could be like a. Yeah, you could make it happy and upbeat. It doesn't have to be depressing.
Okay, so you have 5 lines, 5 sentences almost.
So I have 4. I
Four
have
and
3
like
and a
half-
half verses.
Right. Well, no, what I mean is, like in each verse,
Oh yeah, yeah.
so because see the way I phrased this
And then-
chord progression in the first place
Right.
was a phrase of 4.
Right.
Okay. But it looks like you're going to have the last line every time be like,
Yeah.
so you don't really have a chorus. What you have is like a punchline
Right.
that every verse is going to end with,
Right.
and that's
Yeah.
like so.
Could we vary the music on it then and change it up a little as we go, or does
could-
it need to be the same every time,
Um,
or change the wording a little bit?
well, we might find that if we decide to go with this thing, I mean, we could absolutely make this fit this.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, that's cool.
With just a little bit of tweaking, we might want to. I mean, we'll worry about the syllables and the number of notes a little bit later.
Right. And
But
what
like
the-
I can see the phrasing here could work where I really don't know him, but I met him one time. That could easily fit. But I met him one time. funny in a kind of way. Love is great. Love is great. You know, I mean, so the last two lines could be the same. Like, see, I think,
Right.
so the fourth line could fit over this, and then you could repeat that with the punchline every time.
Yeah.
Love is great. Love is great. You know, something like that.
Okay, that would be cool. And so all of it is, every verse kind of
It has that same cadence, probably.
has that same cadence.
So yeah, so
I didn't vary it much.
yeah, you know, so
More like a poem.
yeah, so
Okay.
so this could be it. It could be done.
Oh, good.
Okay.
But then what would the melody be?
Now,
It would
okay,
be,
then we have to fine tune that. But you can see that rhythmically,
yeah.
it could be as simple as just spitting out
Just talking
these
it.
words.
Sort of kind of like a rap.
Now, this is almost like punk style because there wasn't really any melody there. All I did was sang one note on each chord, and it was the root of each chord.